this is gonna be the world's most and best insulated van.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are on part 4 of our van build series, and today we have been sound deadening the van. We have had a busy week. We've installed windows, skylight, max fan, bunk window, and now we are just about to complete the sound deadening and move on to the insulation. This is a Fiat Ducato L3, I believe, and we've had it for about 3 weeks now, and so far we have literally stripped it out, removed the bulkhead or the plywood. We've installed 7 windows, including the max fan and the skylight. And just last night, Tom finished installing the bunk window, which sounded like a nightmare. And I'm glad I wasn't here for it. I will just show you a little preview here, how that went. It went so badly, he actually stopped filming. So let me show you the result. It's actually turned out really well, and it's starting to look like a camper van now rather than a panel van. So here it is, the bunk window. Close this, and there you go. I think it makes it look more like a camper van rather than a bus, because I think if you keep putting these big windows in, it will just look like a minibus. So this will be great for people watching. To show you what it looks like inside, including the max fan, which we were installing on the last video, and the sound deadening. As you can see, we've got it all completely sound deadened. Above here is the max fan, over there skylight, bunk window, other window, and you've seen the slide door and the back windows. So that's the progress we've made. We spent about 4 to 5 hours last night installing this sound deadening. It's actually a lot harder than you think. I just thought, well, there's a few sheets of foil. How hard can it be? But it actually is quite hard, and it will add quite a lot of weight to the van. It's made such a difference. I will talk about that later. So it's hard because of the rolling you have to do, just like the reaching up and really just being thorough with it. But glad we've done it. The skylight as well. Here's the skylight. It's already open, so we're just leaving some, ventilation in here. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh, does feel quite flimsy. I guess maybe when it's a bit more reinforced. I mean, it is secure, but I just feel like I'm just fucking gonna break it. Anyway, I'll leave that open. In the bunk window. So we have Sikaflex that as well. That needs a bit of a tidying up. I also forgot to address why I've got gloves on. Basically, when you're doing the sound deadening, it is quite sharp. We did get a few cuts. We were told to wear gloves, but we didn't listen and learned the hard way. So definitely wear gloves when you do this. The next step is to insulate the van, but first we're going to sound deaden the floor. And before that, I am just going to show you the process of the sound deadening. It's time to just give this shell a good clean. So I'm going to start with sanding it all down first before I clean it. Just sand down these where we filled in the holes earlier, about a few weeks ago, and then give it a good wash, because there's just metal shavings everywhere from all the cutting out. And obviously you can't leave the metal, but it will just end up rusting the van, so we're going to have to really clean it. Okay, so I have fully deep cleaned the van, as good as it's going to get. So it's time now for the insulation, but we are going to start with the sound deadening. So I've got the sheets here and a roll just there. So we pick these up from Wired Campers. The sound deadening isn't to stop like the outside noise, it's actually to stop the vibrations of the van. So a lot of people just put one sheet on the panel. We're lucky enough to have enough to cover the entire van. I'll be interested to see what difference it makes, because at the moment when we drive it's obviously so loud. Also got this here, this metal roller, so that's just kind of smooth it all down. Basically the sheets just act like a metal layer that stop all the noise and vibrations when we're driving. So these are the sheets here that we're basically going to stick onto the panels on the roof all the way around to do the sound deadening. Oh. So this roll sound deadening is more for like the curved parts of the van, like the wheel arches. See how we get on? So it's the next morning and we spent about 4 hours last night, maybe 5, literally putting up all these sound deadening sheets and the rolls and the wheel arches. We've done the walls, the ceiling. We had enough of these sheets to cover everything, so I'm actually just going to finish up now. I've just got to roll the wheel arch and just add a few more sheets in the sliding door there. So the idea, again, I've already said, it's not to stop the outside noise, it's to stop like the vibrations from when you're driving. So if you listen to this compared to this, such a difference. I hope you can hear that. Let me bring it a bit closer. If you hear that, it's really tinny. And then such a difference. Gutted we didn't do this on Storky. I don't actually know why. Just gonna finish off this door here. Tom did help me as well. We both did it together because it is actually, again, a lot more time to zoom in than you realise. Rolling, I tell you what, it takes it out of you. So this is actually quite an important part of it. Oh, and also gloves. You end up getting a few cuts, so make sure you wear gloves when you do this. Also did put double layers on the wheel arches because they are the loudest, that make the most noise when driving. So that is the soundproofing done, and now I'm going to use some Hammerite metal paint just on any of the areas that are a bit exposed. It will just save the van from any potential rust in years to come, hopefully. So I'm just going to quickly do that now, and then we're going to soundproof the floor. I've painted over the exposed metal bits and swept it out. Actually, I'm going to give it another sweep, and then we're going to roll on the sound deadening onto the floor.
So this sound deadening is from Wired Campers, who are based in Devon. They are sponsoring many parts of this build, which is just incredible. They are such lovely people. They've been so helpful and informative throughout.
Oh my god, what have we done? We have literally made this like a recording studio. Top to bottom, all around. I love it. When you see the van like this, all silver, you know it's getting serious. I'll show you the floor. A lot of people don't do the floor, but again, why the hell not? So we should have a very, very quiet van.
For you closer up, just so you can get an idea of exactly what we've done. So the wheel arches, and then we've done all the panels all the way up to the ceiling, all the way across here. We've not actually done this bit yet. We'll just save that until we're actually going to do that bit. That's a great bit of storage in there. That is like almost the size of like, that is like the amount of storage under like one of Storky's beds. Madness. Hello, Storky. So this has taken us like a good couple of days. Honestly thought I'd have it done in a couple of hours. It is harder than you think. Obviously, like I say, with the rolling, it is essential to do that just to make sure it's fully stuck down, and it just creates that barrier to stop any vibrations. The next step is going to be just filling in these gaps here with the insulation and then layer it on top. So it just feels like things are I'm moving quite fast now. I'm just sat here thinking, like my mind is completely distracted. So we were supposed to go to France next week, and I don't think we're going to be going anymore because Storky is not playing ball again. It's been firing all summer, and you know, maybe it's just not meant to be.
We took it to the garage for a once over and it's like not looking good. There's a diesel leak, there's a smell of diesel, an oil leak, and just a whole list of things. And then we thought about taking this van, but I said to Tom, we've not even driven it further than our hometown, so I feel like to take it up to Dover and then across to France is such a risky thing. It's still under warranty and I'd rather give it a good run around the UK before taking it abroad. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about our France trip yet. Gutted really. But you know what? We've got plenty of things to keep us busy. I'm really happy with how it's turned out, but I'm going to take it for a little drive now just to see if it's made much of a difference, because it was obviously quite loud back here when driving. So this really should hopefully make a difference. Oh, didn't think it was going to start then. Okay. I haven't driven this very often, and the handbrake weirdly is on the outside. It's really weird. Right, where am I gonna go? It's so big, guys. It's such a big van. I'm not used to it. I don't like it. Way. It feels really weird. Oh, it's actually quiet in the back. There's a few bumps, but that's just the road. Like in general, the rattling has stopped. This feels so different to Storky. It's so much smoother, but it's almost too smooth. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to a new vehicle. This is a 21 plate. I'm used to driving a 1998 Banner. Okay, that was the test there, and what a difference. I think we have the most soundproof van in the world. If yours is more soundproof than this, let me know in the comments. I think we'll be hard pressed to find anyone that's done as much coverage as this. I think, do you know what? If you can do it, why not? And so now I'm really looking forward to actually getting the insulation on there. And then I think the next step will be, I think we might install the bed. We really need to work out our exact layout and if we're gonna have a bathroom or not. Actually, while I remember, what do you guys think about a flushing toilet? I'm thinking of just having like a pull-out toilet, like a compost chemical toilet that's portable, and then like an outdoor shower out the back doors, instead of having an actual shower unit. A lot of effort and a lot of space if we're not going to use it. I'll use it out the back because I'm used to doing showers like that anyway in the van, and if it was like attached to an actual like hot water, that's fine. So let me know if any of you guys have got like a backdoor shower. That would be really interesting to know. So there we go, another thing ticked off the list. I think we've made really good progress. I think it's been like, what, 3 weeks since we've had it? So windows, skylight, max fan, deadening, and the insulation should be done by the end of this week too. So I will film that and pop it in next week's video, and maybe something else as well, hopefully. Also, shout out to Matt and Jessica, who walked by when Tom was fitting the max fan. Unfortunately, I was inside in my pajamas, stuck doing admin. It's always really nice when we bump into some of you guys out and about, and I know a lot of you have vans as well, so it's such a nice community. I'm gonna stop there because I will just ramble and ramble. Thank you so much for watching. I think this might be the most sound deadened van in the world. Basically a recording studio. Watch this space. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit hype if you enjoyed this video. See you next week.